Hi, I'm Orna Walters.
And I'm Matthew Walters.
And we're known as the Power Couple because we help our clients step back into their power and into love.
And today we're talking about intimacy. Specifically, we're talking about a specific aspect of intimacy and this idea that intimacy does not require agreement.
And I think that bears repeating, so I'm going to say it again because a lot of you are like, what? I think a lot of times we get hung up in relationship on being in agreement. And what we want you to understand is that intimacy does not require agreement.
So it's not about you going, yes, I see you, I see what you're saying, and I agree with it, or even getting your partner to come into agreement with whatever your position is, as much as it is about you just sharing the truth of who you are and where you are at that moment and doing it in a very authentic way. And when you do that, you open the door for that other person to share with you on that same level.
So think about it this way. If you speak how you feel authentically, right, and you're just sharing your authentic feeling, whatever that emotion may be, then it really is like an invitation. It's like sending an invitation to your partner to meet you at that very high vibration of being authentic, that high vibration of authenticity. Now, some people will meet you at that level and some people won't. Whether they do or not, that's not about you. That actually tells you about where that other person's at. But the really magical thing that happens is when you speak how you feel at that high level and you speak authentically and your partner meets you at that level, now that's magic, because that's the real intimacy and communication that your soul desires, right? That's what you want to have with your partner. And it doesn't require agreement. It just requires that both people be completely authentic.
So you get to be seen and be heard, and you get to see and hear your partner, and there's magic in that, and just really allowing the space for that. And that has nothing to do with me having to agree with you about your point of view. It has everything to do with you being witnessed and you being a witness for your partner.
And really what it's about is communicating not so much ideas, but your feelings, right? And I think a lot of times that we get churned up inside and we're feeling a whole bunch of things at once and we're not quite sure how to express it. And so we have this really great tool that we all like to share with you, and it's a really great template for expressing how you feel. So it goes like this. I feel blank. So you're going to fill in the blank.
When you, and then you're going to fill in the blank.
And then you're going to offer a solution. And you've got two choices here. So the first choice solution is, can we please? And you offer a solution. And then there's a second choice option where sometimes you have to make a request. And so that would be, would you please?
So we'll just give you a couple examples and show you how it works. So for example, it could be something like this. I feel frustrated when we leave late. Could you make an effort to be on time?
Right, and then I get it and I can understand how he's feeling, right? Or here's another example. I feel frustrated when you don't take out the garbage. Could you please notice all on your own when the garbage is full and just take the garbage out?
Sure.
Thanks.
And because we're talking in this way, you start with an I statement and then you put it into context. You're not blaming the other person. You're not saying, you're really frustrating me when you don't take out the garbage. Could you take it out? Right, which just feels really crappy. Right? It doesn't feel good at all when you receive something like that. But if somebody says, you know what, I'm just telling you how I feel, right? I feel this way, and this is the situation in which I feel this way. Is there a way that we can work together to maybe work through this?
Right, and the really great part is you're offering a solution. So when somebody really cares about you and you're saying, I feel like this when this happens, could we do this? And that would make me feel better. When the person cares about you, they're like, oh my gosh, yeah, I would love to do that for you. And the really great thing is you can use this template when you start dating somebody and really share with them what makes you feel great. So you can use this template when you're feeling anything, even when you're feeling overjoyed or blissful. And you could tell them how they made you feel that way, right? How they inspired you to feel that way.
Yeah. So just one last piece is in the offering of a solution. Notice the language we use, which is could you or could we. Right, which is
would you?
Would you? But I think could is even better because could opens up the idea of possibility, right, as opposed to will you, right, which is almost like telling them what to do. Because if somebody says, I feel this way when you that, could you? They may say, well, I don't know if I could do that, but I could do this.
Right. They
Right?
might offer something else.
And then that opens up a chance for dialogue and understanding and all that good stuff.
And the great thing is they could even be offering something that you wouldn't even dreamed of asking, right? They could say, well, I don't know about that, but I could do this, and that might make you feel even better. So it's all about communicating how you feel authentically. And when you do that, you create intimacy.
And that's magic.
So if you want to know more about us, Orna and Matthew, you can check us out at creatingloveonpurpose.com.
And if you sign up there, we've got a really great love note that we send out to our list every week. So if you want a love note in your email box every Monday morning, just go ahead and sign up.
All the best.